Ever get that feeling that you're the only one seeing things clearly? Well, today we're going to talk about the I'm objective illusion.
Seriously, have you ever been scrolling online or talking with friends and just thought to yourself, why can't we ever seem to agree on anything?
Well, a huge part of the answer, it turns out, is that we are all walking around completely convinced that we see the world, not just our version of it, but the real version, objectively. And this powerful feeling actually has a name. It's called naive realism. It's this deep down, unshakable belief that your personal experience is objective reality. And, that any other rational person is going to see it the exact same way. So, here's the dangerous little chain of logic that comes with it. First, I see the world as it truly is. Simple enough, right? Second, so other rational people have to agree with me. And that leads to the big one, number 3. If they don't, then there must be something wrong with them. They're biased, or ignorant, or maybe just irrational. And this bias runs so deep. I mean, think about a photograph. We look at it and think, that's it. That's proof. That's reality. We completely forget that our own brain is always, and I mean always, filtering and interpreting everything we see. Okay, so if even something like a photograph, what we think of as hard proof, can't bridge the gap, what are we supposed to do? Are we just stuck?
Well, the answer is actually pretty fascinating and surprisingly simple. It's what researchers call a cold cognition approach. Basically, it means taking a step back from all that emotion and heat and trying to engage our more logical, reasonable side. And get this, it actually works. Here's a chart from a study that found that just learning about naive realism made people way more open to new information. I mean, just look at the difference between the two groups, especially for those who started out with higher prejudice. It's pretty significant.
So what's the magic here? How does this actually work? Well, it's a pretty cool psychological process. Once you're aware that you might be biased, it kind of deflates that feeling of being intellectually superior, right? And that little bit of humility, that's the key. It opens the door to actually considering other points of view.
So if you take one thing away from all this, let it be this. The biggest step you can take to overcome this powerful cognitive blind spot is just knowing about it, just being aware that it's a thing. So I'll leave you with this question. Now that you know about naive realism, how are you going to approach your next big disagreement?